16 tickets, excuse me. And it's, yeah, that'll peek at the straw poll there, and it's still a couple more votes in the favor of NaFu, but it still could be in Raven's favor here, as the US team will take off, and we do have the starts coming in right now. Let's see where the focus is going to be. We have one Jeep MRAP going to Charlie objective, but he's going to be taken out very quickly by the MRAP and the LAV here. And we do have the infantry coming in. Alpha Flag is going to be capped by Rune, Scrubboat Gump, and Zetero. But now we have the fight coming in onto Bravo Flag. Hex on the point, trying to get up into position where he can try and fight. Nothing happening yet. We have an EJT who's getting some damage from behind him, but we have Hex just waiting it out and pushing up onto the staircase in the flag area now, spraying and spraying through that smoke. Throwing a grenade, trying to land a couple of shots, but is not lucky with any of that. He could manage to get some kills here, but it seems like NaFu have spread out. We have Brigga here, who manages to get from outside of the cap radius. He might be able to get a couple of flanks, but unfortunately, Kawusa there with a good positioning. And a noob tube coming out from Neo Wizzy, finishing off the deal with an AK. Well, I shouldn't call it a noob tube, but maybe. Okay. I'll give him minus points in my book for using that. Minus points. Appeal getting the little quick response there onto Benji as he does get spotted by his teammates or on the other side. And Appeal not looking good here as the infantry are coming in. But he does throw the other med pack and he could survive this, and he just has a grenade for him to use there. And unfortunately, Kawusa manages to secure a win there with the Scar H. A couple of double taps and he will manage to take him out. Bravo and Alpha in control of Raven Esports, but the bottom here with the LAV coming in from the US side, actually, with 3 infantry here. But we do have Gump, we have Bamboo coming in, and he does bail just in time, but unfortunately the C4 is not going to be any success for him, as the repairs are coming in from New Wizzy and Dirty for the LAV, and Rune is all by himself, potentially stuck on the rock here. I'm not sure, but let's fly around quickly and see how this is looking. It does appear Rune is stuck here, unfortunately, on the point, but he could put up some damage. He's not going to be able to be very evasive here, and, you know, he's just going to try and repair, but just so much pressure being put on by NaFu on this flag, really focusing on the infantry gunfight here, and the support of this LAV is going to be Alpha Flag falling into the hands of NaFu, but it is the higher ground being controlled by Raven. Hexwell dodging that small that's coming in, and the incendiary grenade as well from the gun receipt of that LAV. 3 bodies on Alpha. Alpha is slowly just ping-ponging back and forth. Raven don't have the bodies on the flag to secure it, and we have Bamboo on the rotation here on Charlie point. But let's go back here to Alpha objective, where NEJT is going to throw that grenade, doesn't manage to get any hit markers, and rush up as Alpha Flag is secured, and we are in the same position as we were in the previous round, with Raven only holding Bravo objective, but 2 spawns coming in for Charlie. The LAV backing up. Bottom is coming in for some action, but there are the slams that will make him not have such a quick response onto the point. But Jug does have the straw, tries to flick it around the corner there, but Appeal is going to rush in with a grenade. There are 2 bodies in there, and it is not looking good. Appeal does get taken out, and the spray coming in from Jug, not managing to connect any shots. He's on 9 health, and he just manages to survive that, making into some cover, absolutely holding on to his dear life here, as he does manage to stay just alive just enough for his squad mate to spawn in and give the support that he needs to take this flag in. But Zetero and Bamboo do fall on Charlie in the shop. Unfortunately, Apu was not able to give them any slurpees, and that is Charlie secured. But Alpha with the rotation coming in again from the US team. Mr. Noises and Rune on the point with a little bit of support, but there is a rush of infantry from NaFu coming in right now onto Charlie objective. We have Hex. Right now, almost taking out his own teammates. Hex pushing up. He knows where they are. He has low health. He gets the impact grenade. He gets the second kill as well. Appeal falls down. Hex is on a roll here, ladies and gentlemen, on Bravo point. And that is 2 flags to the control of the US team, which is Raven and China team, with NaFu down by 20 tickets so far. But Hex trying to land some M2 slams. They're spreading him across like the face of a teenage boy or girl who are prone to acne because, you know, dots. Never mind. Charlie flag here is just, you know, Jug chilling out, just making sure no one peeks in and tries to get the advantage onto the flag, but there's no rotation coming in. We do have Neo Wizzy pushing in onto Bravo objective, but no, actually gonna go for Alpha. He is in the cap radius now, but there is the AMRAP here, which is Dictor. And it could look like them, it could be have an opportunity to take Alpha objective, but the roof control here, or the high ground control from RaVe is proving to make things a little bit more difficult for NaFu as they try and get... They managed to get Alpha objective, but it still isn't safe yet. The spawns can come in, and Rune is back in the LAV. Let's hope he doesn't get it stuck on any stairs or ramps there. The disability ramp proved to be a disability for the Lav in the end. But Zeter Q on the point here, trying to land some shots. Neo Wizzy coming in with the parachute. Let's see. Mr. Noise is there with a G18 following up with that kill. And Bravo and Alpha are slowly but surely being snugly held by RaVe. But this high ground here, Brigga with a small and a couple of others here holding the picnic table, they have very good visibility onto that Bravo objective. And the back rage coming in from Appeal, taking out the Carusa. And it looks to be an easy pickings for them. Bravo will fall, but Mr. Noises is hot on their tail, coming up for a little surprise. He is exposed here. He manages to get a kill assist on it as Carusa comes in and picks up the frag on Neo Wizzy. Even gets a little 20% revive. But unfortunately, Hex, poor child, was neglected there, and Carusa wasn't able to get the revive. So, Bravo flag and then control back to RaVe. The C4 Jeep coming in with Dictor switching seats to get unspotted. I'm not sure that works. Appeal. Not running over his own slams, but the RPG coming in for Alpha flag. Charlie flag is just Jug chilling out here. You know, probably has the battle screen open, and we have Dirty repairing the bottom. And Alpha flag seems to be okay here, but Rune is going to spot those slams and not advance any further, but he does have one here. We have Neo Wizzy putting down some mines. Expecting a push from the LAV to come around from the back. And 198 tickets to 92. And for NaFu to win this in overall tickets, they are in the lead by overall tickets with 11. They are in the lead by 11 tickets right now. But it seems to be that RaVe have picked up the pace here with 188 tickets to 79. That is about a 100 ticket lead there. It seems that NaFu are going to struggle to get back into this game. All they can do really is try and go for Bravo objective again, which is what Appeal is doing right now. But he has the squad mates which can spawn in on him, but they can't just push it straight up from the middle while RaVe have control of the center. But they are below. We have Carusa has control of the center here on the top. We'll be able to spot out any infantry who will have the advantage to pick out some kills there. But unfortunately, he did not have the advantage in that situation as Dirty comes around and says hello to him and takes him out. Neo Wizzy here rushing up onto Rune, who is repairing. Scrubblord Gump dodging that straw, getting taken out. And the suicide coming in from Scrubblord Gump, but Alpha flag is still in control. 38 tickets remaining to NaFu. This is not looking good for them. They're not going to win. They do not have enough. They drop below 16 tickets and they don't get the second flag in their favor. They could be looking at a 3-0 loss here against RaVe, but they are putting up a hell of a fight here. one could argue that the US team does have a slight advantage on this map with quick access to these tunnels and get the high ground here. And quickly access there. The Chinese team are just so far away, and they're just being spread out so thin, starting to panic. 20 tickets remaining. The music's going to start soon, and that nose is with a great small coming in from Dirty there onto Gump. But Alpha Flag being contested. They do have the support of the LAV. Bottom gonna manage to pick up one. Does he manage to get a second frag there? Gets the second. Ziterke manages to get taken out there by Bottom and the LAV. They have 2 flags to their control. Charlie is being rotated straight away by Gump and Rune. The dynamic duo, they have 3 bodies on the flag, but we have NEJT who doesn't have any potential spawns who can help him out to stop this flag from being contested by RaVe Esports, and they only have 18 tickets to work with. So it's going to be a difficult situation right now. They do have the support of Bottom, LAV, but they are not enough bodies on this flag to start it to blink and gray out to their favor. NJT knows they're in the shop. He manages to spot one. The music is playing, and it's still not over, though, to the Fat Lady Sings. Bravo and Charlie in control of RaVe Esports. The grenade coming in right at his feet. He manages to jump out of their way, but unfortunately, Rune kills him and gets killed by his own grenade there. Hexwell with a double kill as well. And that is going to be the end of the round with Rune. With Rune securing a victory all by himself? No. With Raven securing a 3-0 win here today. On week 3 with Parasol Storm, map 1, and map 2 as Flood Zone. So there we go. GG and good game. 157 tickets to 116. Looks like Raven have had it in the bag.